Hey Crock Posse, Aunt Lou here, and today we are going to be making crock pot peach cheese Danish. All while having a whole lot of fun. You got your peaches and your cream cheese filling and your croissants. Hey Crock Posse, Aunt Lou here, and today I am back in my outdoor kitchen here at Camp Cris, and we are going to be making crock pot peach cheese Danish. And this is a super yummy variation of the original crock pot cream cheese Danish. Loved it so much. My dad loves peaches so much that we decided to try it with the peach pie filling, and it turned out amazing. So you are now going to get to see how we do it. Easy peasy. So you will need either a 6-quart slow cooker or a casserole crock pot, some cooking spray, 2 bricks of cream cheese. You will need 3/4 cup of sugar, a teaspoon of vanilla, 1 egg that we're going to divide, and a can of peach pie filling. You will also need 2 not rolls, what are they called? Tubes, that's what they're called. 2 tubes of crescent rolls. And mine are actually in my outdoor fridge right now because with the crescent rolls, you want them to be really cold because they're easier to work with and they don't like go all crazy on you. So before I go grab them, let's spray our crock pot. And so we're just going to spray it real lightly. We're not going to make it real heavy on there, but just give it a quick spray so nothing sticks to it. I'm going to run over and grab just 1 of my crescent rolls because that's all I'm working with right this minute. Okay, so I'm back. And so we are going to take this tube of crescent rolls and hopefully get it to open. We'll see. Oh, I got a timer for another recipe going. We'll just stop that. So we're going to take this and we're going to take it all out together, okay? And you're going to find your end and you're just going to unroll this in the bottom of your crock pot. And so this is going to be the base of the pastry that you're making, and the crescent rolls are just super yummy. And in a casserole crock pot, it fits very nicely because, you know, it's rectangle and the crescent rolls as they roll out are rectangle. But if it's in a 6-quart, you can just kind of smush it however you need to get it to fit in there. Okay, so now we are going to take our 2 bricks of cream cheese. Hang on, my hands are yucky. Wipe them off real quick so that I can actually get the cream cheese packets open. Maybe. Alright, I did it! Yay! I'm so proud of myself. Okay, so now we're going to just put both blocks of cream cheese. So here's our first one. Let's see. Put that first one in. Wipe off my hands again. See if I can get the second one open. Alright. I got it open. Let's see if we can get it in there without making too big of a mess. Maybe. I know, it shouldn't have to be this hard, right? Okay, so we're just gonna get that in there. And now we're gonna take 3/4 cup of sugar and add that in. So a 1/4 cup will fit down in here nicely, so I'm just gonna do 3 of these. So that's 1/4, a half, and 3/4. And then we're going to do a teaspoon of vanilla. And now this is where we divide out our egg. Okay, so we're going to put the egg white in a bowl for later, and we're going to put the egg yolk in this mixture, okay? So, let's take our egg. See if I can crack it so it's not hard to do this. Not too bad. Okay, so I'm just going to let my egg white drip down there. Take it back and forth a couple of times. And then I'm going to put my egg yolk in there. Okay? Grab another paper towel. Starting to act like Mikey, huh? Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take a mixer and we're going to mix this all up. Now, forgive me if I'm a little bit awkward with this. I grew up using a stand mixer. My mama uses a stand mixer. I use a stand mixer. So, I'm really awkward with a hand mixer. But we're going to give it a try because I don't have a stand mixer in my camper. Okay, I made it. I did it. So, okay, that's not going to go anywhere. Now we're going to take this mixture and we are going to put it on top of our first roll of crescent rolls. Oh, honey, can you grab her? Sorry, we got a puppy dog who's very interested in what I'm doing, and I don't think she should eat this.
Micah?
So we're just going to spread this out on here. I usually just put big dollops in and then spread the dollop around and then put another dollop wherever that dollop is needed. So it's just going to take a few rounds of that. You just spread it out nice and evenly. Almost got it. Okay, and by the time you're done, there is plenty to go around, so you don't have to worry about skimping at the beginning. Just plop it on and spread it out. I got some on my side, so I'm just going to scrape that off there. I'm going to use my knife to get it off of here, so I make sure I get all that yummy goodness down into my recipe. There we go. Alright, now we're going to take our pie filling and we're going to spread that on top. I'm just going to use my spatula from before and spoon it out and spread it out. Ooh, okay, almost got it. There we go. So we're just going to spread out that peach pie filling all over, and then we are going to use our second can of crescent rolls. So I highly recommend leaving the second can in the fridge until you're ready to use it because it just makes doing this top layer a lot easier. Alright. So we're going to open this can up. Maybe. Oh, if you press on the right line, it helps. I was actually looking at the wrong line, so now it should go. Maybe. There we go. Okay, so again, we're going to roll this out as one single piece. So you're not going to tear them apart like you would if you were going to cook these up as crescent rolls. So we're going to find that end where they all lined up. We're just going to gently peel that back and kind of lay it down and roll it out. Easy peasy. So now we're going to use our egg white from before, and we're going to lightly brush the egg white on top, okay? Because if you put too much, it just doesn't work, or it doesn't work as well. I've done it both ways, and I find that it works better if you just lightly put it on there, and it will depend a lot on your brush, your basting brush, because like this one, it doesn't really grab that much, so I'm having to go over it a little bit more. But my ones that have like the bristles on them, they usually grab a lot more of the egg white and put it on a lot thicker, and so I have to be very, very careful with that one. So, but you just want a very light coating all around, and then you're going to take and get just a little bit more sugar, and not a lot, but just a little bit, and then I usually take it in my hand and just sprinkle it on top. And you can do as little or as much as you want. And then we're going to take some paper towels, and we are going to place them under the lid. And this is so that any condensation doesn't drip back down onto your cheese Danish or your peach cheese Danish as you're cooking it. And so I just put it under the lid, and then I kind of give it a gentle tug, because I don't want to rip my paper towels, but a gentle tug just so it's nice and tight so it doesn't droop down onto the recipe while it's baking. And then I'm going to cook this on high for 4 hours. And I'm going to turn my insert halfway through cooking, and we'll be back in 3, 2, and we're back. And I messed up, so I'll tell you about it. I was checking this, and before I've made this in a 6-quart. This time I made it in a casserole crock, which means there's less room between the lid and what's baking. So one of the time, like the last time that I went to check it to see if it was done, I put the paper towel back underneath whenever I put the lid on. Well, guess what happened? The paper towel went down and touched the center, and so when it does that, it makes it so the center is not going to cook up. I thought I had it tight. I didn't. Now, if I were at home and not at camp, I would take the, just take this and pop it in the oven to finish up cooking the center up real quick. But I don't have that option here, and people at camp, my family, they're just going to eat around it. So I'll show you how this looks if your paper towel actually touches. So see, oh, please don't drop this. Okay, see how in the center it looks all wonky? And that, like, and you got the edges where it's nice and toasted up and cooked through, but the center just didn't set up how it normally does. So if this happens, just know that it happens to me, and I cook with these things all the time. So if it happens to you, it's not the end of the world. If you're at home and can pop it in the oven, and it's a crock that's safe to go in the oven, then go ahead and do that. It's okay. If you don't have that option, eat around it. So let's go ahead. Oh my goodness, I forgot a fork. Hang on. Now I have a fork. Okay, so we're going to cut this up. And try a piece. Okay, I don't have my handy dandy little thing that I have at home that gives me like the perfect little one, but so I'm not sure how this is gonna look as it comes out. That's not too bad. Alright, something can't go right today. Okay, so you got your peaches and your cream cheese filling and your croissants. super yummy. This is super hot. I can feel its heat through the plate, so we're going to give that a second to cool. Not long enough. Wow. So it's just sweet from all the ingredients, and you got the flaky crust. It's yummy. I like it. I hope you do too. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't joined our Crock Posse family, hit the subscribe button down below. Down below, if I can talk. And if you'd like to know every time we post a video, hit the bell called the ding-a-ling. And no matter what you do, laugh often, speak life, or I can't even get that part right. Laugh often, eat good food, and speak life. Bye.
If you want to see the latest, click on the left right here. If you feel like subscribing, click on the right, my dear. And if you think we're funny enough to send us money, click the Patreon.